Hey everybody, I am coming at you today with my thigh burn workout. I hurt my Achilles. I have to rest it, so I'm going to be modifying a lot, but there will definitely be a lot of things that I can do. And focusing on this area is really big, really important, and also just, it's just good to feel the burn afterwards, and you definitely will. Like I said, I'll be modifying. I'll make sure to show you good form and what to do, but it's just important that you guys listen to your body because, it's smart. As you can see, let me be an example to you. Let's reach up and stretch it out. So we're going to go 25 minutes, then we'll do a 5-minute ab burn. So press your knee down into the back. If you need to hold on to something to balance, please do. Make sure you say hi. I'm going to balance. Taking a lot of care. It's not terrible. Like, I don't think I tore it or ruptured it or anything, but it's not happy. So I'm just, trying to be smart, even though I'm sad. Okay, and then straighten your legs and hinge over and stretch out your hamstrings. Let's go. Hi, Rochelle. Okay, so the first one we're going to do are wide plie squats. So you guys will raise up on the balls of your feet. I'm not going to. And you're going to lower through your heel or lower through the balls of your feet and drive up. So you need to really engage your core, or you will not be able to keep your balance. So I'm just grabbing my weights because I forgot. All right. So again, you guys are going to do something different than I'm doing. So just be smart. Sorry, I'm setting my timer. So you guys, feet wide, toes pointing out. Now raise up on the balls of your feet and lower as if there's a rod in your spine. When you come up, squeeze your glutes if you can. You might find you need a chair in front of you to hold on to. That's completely fine. Weight-wise, if you're brand new, I would say use 8 pounds. You can always drop down. If you've been working out with me for a while, go with 8s, 10s, 12s. I have 18 pounds right now. If I was up on the balls of my feet, I probably would have started with 15. See how it felt. So when you need those breaks, take them 3 to 4 seconds. Again, you're on the balls of your feet, so you really have a challenge with the balance, and done. The next one we are going to do, standing side leg lift. So I'm going to grab an 8. Okay, so you're going to lift out to the side, keeping that weight on your leg. I can do this one. I'm going to use a 10. You should too. You could actually even go heavier if you want to. Whatever you use, make sure you have a good hold on it. It's resting on your thigh. And you're lifting right out to the side. Again, if you need to put a chair next to you, don't just assume that right off the bat you're going to have good balance. Good balance comes with building your core strength. We'll do 45 seconds on each leg. How does your weight feel? If you're not having to really push yourself to get that leg up, your weight is too light. Other side. Dave did his run this morning, so I'm super proud of him. I think he went about 2.5 miles, and he's feeling really good. So I'm balancing when I'm on my sore leg, even though it doesn't hurt at all. Just I don't need to be stressing it at all. So, woo! I love this workout so much. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Woo! Shake it out. How are you guys doing? Say hi if you're out there. Okay. So the next one that we are going to do, we're going to lay down. So you can use your mat or not, but we're going to be down here for both of these exercises, for 2 exercises in a row. So we'll just stay on one side, do both of them, and then we'll switch to the other side. So the first one you're going to do, I'm putting my 10 and my 8s. I wish I had my 12s, but I don't have them. Oh, Rochelle, I know. So you're going to lay on your side. You're going to put this weight on the outside of your thigh. I'm actually going to use a 10 and an 8. And you're keeping your heels together. You're going to open and close. Do not let your upper body rotate at all. Okay? I don't want you opening up like that. Your upper body stays totally stable. If you have 2 weights like me, just make sure you have a good hold on them. You keep those feet together and you squeeze to open. And then you have to really squeeze to close with control. So if you're brand new, try an 8. If you've been working out with me for a while, I want you 10 pounds or above, okay? More in the 12 to 15 range. Like I said, I'm using 18, and we're doing a minute on each side. Or, yes, but we're going to do a different exercise after this. And done. Good job. Okay. Woo! Dang. So now you're going to do the same thing. You need it to be a little bit lighter for this one. And you're going to squeeze up and lower. Okay, so same thing. Lots of control. You're holding that weight down by your knee. The more you move it up, the easier it is. So the closer that weight is to your knee, the more challenging it's going to be. Keep your abs tight. They need to aid you. Oh, come on. Squeeze to raise, squeeze to lower. Do not go off momentum. Don't try to kick your leg up to get that weight up. Unless you can do it smoothly and with control, I want you to drop down. Come on, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. You guys are the best. Oh my goodness gracious. I want to thank Rochelle for the encouragement to do legs. I was like, okay, so what workout can I do that's still legs that won't be a bad choice on them? And I knew this was the perfect one. Okay, now you're going to lay on the other side. Stack those knees. Again, I'm going with 18. Keep those feet together, open and close. Your abs have to be tight. Do not let your body go like that. Your head is resting in your hands. You squeeze to open, you squeeze to close. Abs have to be completely engaged or your form will be terrible. And we don't want that because that's how you get hurt. So I get a lot of questions about how often should you work out. You can do my workouts 5 or 6 days a week. You should have a rest day. But on that rest day, go for a walk. The great thing about my workouts is I'm always mixing it up. So we're never going to tax one muscle group so much that you're susceptible to injury. Okay, good job. Okay, drop that weight. Now we're going to straighten and lift, right? Squeeze up and close. Don't kick that leg up. You're squeezing to raise, squeezing to lower. Your bottom leg is bent. Keep your upper body stable, and that's only going to happen if your abs are engaged. Oh my gosh, I am on fire. So I just stopped for about 3 or 4 seconds. I let the burn subside, and now I'm going again. But holy cow, this is kicking my butt. Oh, I'm going to drop down to my 8. So my left leg, I have better balance on this leg, but I'm not as strong. I definitely am stronger on the other leg. But I push this one, and I always want you to start, even if you know you have one leg that's not as strong, you always start with the same weight on both legs. Even if you drop down sooner on one leg than you did on the other, I don't care, but always start with the same. You don't want your body to get out of balance. Oh my gosh. I would like to say I'm sorry for that, but I'm not. This is how we get results, people. Okay, next one. I'm in a floor mood. Can you tell? I'm trying to figure out the best way for you to be able to see me. This should be good. Okay. I'm going to take a 10-pound weight. If you're brand new, start with a 5 or an 8. Otherwise, those of you who've been working out with me for a while, 10s, 12s, if you can. Your hands are directly, like your eyes should be looking at the tips of your the tips of your fingers, shoulder width apart. You're going to put that weight in the crook of your knee and then squeeze your calf muscle against it to hold it steady and drive up with your heel. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong exercise. You're going to lift out to the side. We call this fire hydrant. You can probably figure out why. You're sorry too. Oh, okay, so squeeze up. Again, don't let your upper body rotate out with these. You are parallel to the ground. Keep those abs tight. You're squeezing. If you deal with saddlebags, these are all great exercises to help with that. You're doing great. Three, two, one, done. Switch legs. Put it in the crook of your knee. Again, start with the same weight. 10 is actually perfect for me. It's challenging. Gets me where I want to go. I have to work really hard. I have to keep my abs really tight so my upper body doesn't rotate to the side that I'm moving. It's very easy to want to compensate like that, but I don't want you to, because I want you working those muscles as hard as possible. And if you rotate your body out, it makes it easier. We're not here for easier, right? I'm done. Whew. Good Lord. Okay, so the next one I want you to do, you can sit on your couch, chair, whatever you like. My couch is a little too low, so hold on. Not really too low as much as squishy. And you don't want something that's squishy. Okay, so I have my little ottoman. I'm embracing it in the corner. So what I want you to do with this is put these weights on your legs, scoot forward towards the edge, and you are going to squeeze that quad to lift up. You have to let your abs aid you. You need to squeeze them to help get these weights up. I want you to go a little heavier. If you're brand new, start with an 8 or a 10. Even if you drop it and go to something lower after 10 seconds, you still did 8 or 10 pounds. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's go. So really, you're focusing on your quad. Women generally hate their thighs. They don't like the wiggle. They don't like the jiggle. They don't like the shape. They remember when they used to have definition and stamina and strength in their legs. So when you lose that, it can be super discouraging, and it feels like you have so far to go. But I'm telling you, just do it. 5-6 days a week, get up and move your body. You are going to feel so much better. You're going to be better, switch to the other leg. You're going to be so much better for everyone in your life. You are going to start to see and feel the changes in your body. And believe me, that is a motivation that you cannot replicate. Like, that motivation from seeing the changes based on your effort, based on you taking care of yourself, is a great feeling. Squeeze up, lower. Come on, we are doing this. We are doing this. We are not giving up. I absolutely refuse. So I might have a little injury. I don't care. That is not going to stop me, because if I was to stop working out, it's just not good for me emotionally and mentally and spiritually. Honestly, working out and the ability to work out, especially more profound to me even now, having this nagging Achilles, how thankful I am. I know people that are really, really sick with any number of illnesses. Some of them more serious, some of them life-threatening, some of them not, but definitely impact their life, impact their ability to move, to get out, to do things with their kids and their family. So if you are healthy enough to do that, you need to fight to keep that. Fight to keep it, and fight to encourage your friends. Tell them, I'm not trying to bug you. I just found something that's easy, it's free, you can do it at home. So that is why I tell you, please share my workouts. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring. Okay, we're going to do a variation on what we just did. Okay? So I want you to stand up straight. Get that out of the way because that makes balancing a little more tricky. Okay, you're going to put this weight on your thigh, and I want you to circle around. So you can hold it like that. You might want to balance on something, but the whole goal is to get a big range of motion. And you're balancing, right? So your core is totally engaged. And you know what I always tell you, your core is part of your abs, your back, and your butt. So this whole area is the center of your power. Learn to harness that power. And by strengthening it and recognizing the power, you just become so much more in tune with your body. 3, 2, 1, done. All the kids were so sweet to me last night because I was, bummed out. I don't like there to be anything I can't do or can't try to do. And they were all super sweet. I'm like, Mom, you ran for like 11 weeks and that's so amazing. And I was like, listen, it's not a big deal. I'm more just bummed out. You know, never expected to enjoy running every day. I used to run a lot back in my 20s and early 30s, but I never thought I got so burned out on it. But I also was running a lot then. And I wasn't, I was even busier then than I am now, which seems crazy and funny. Okay, so we're going to do something called a side shift. I'm not going to use a weight until I see how this feels. So what I want you to do is get low and get heavy. So hold 20 pounds, even if you're brand new, 10 or 15 pounds. Okay, you're going to lunge to one side, your knee is behind your toe, and I want you to stay low and shift back and forth, but that's why I want you to be heavy. I feel totally fine doing this, so I'm going with my 18s because that's what I have. Sorry, I forgot to put my watch on, so setting my timer's a little bit of a pain. So get as low as you can, keeping those knees behind your toes. Keep your abs tight, your back is flat. You are shifting. These are side shifts. And these are working those outer thighs. How are you guys doing? If you are not on fire, your weights are not heavy enough. You can, the same way you can drop down in weight, you can go up in weight at any point during the minute. Take a break when you need to. We have 5 seconds. Good job. Oh my gosh, Rochelle! Rochelle just wrote, you have encouraged me to start running, so thank you, and I run every day now. I absolutely love it. And it sounds stupid. People are like, well, what'd you do? Do you think it's because you were running every day? No, because I had no problems until the day I bought these really incredible running shoes, and the people were like, we have to recommend these socks to you. They're incredible, and the socks are great. Like, who would have thought? Like, I never thought socks were a big deal. I wore a different pair of socks that didn't have the same support, and that was the first day I felt the aggravation. Dave doesn't know. I'm not sure he buys it, but I know because I know my body, because I've gotten to know it so much better. And I'm like, I shouldn't have worn these socks. And then lo and behold. So if you find something that works for you, you keep doing it. Okay. We are going to do a very simple exercise. I say that simple meaning there's not a lot to it, but it's not simple. So I want you to cross your leg in front of you, make the biggest circle you can make, squeezing as hard as you can. So if you are wanting to start running or you want to do something in addition to this, just go out for a mile. Honestly, just slowly start going. Run a block, walk a block. Run a block, walk a block. And just slowly, slowly, slowly build up. And it is just, there's something very freeing. I listen to podcasts if I'm alone. I talk to Dave if I'm with him. It's a good time to catch up because we don't really get to catch up with all the children that we have. Which it's wonderful and awesome, but you can't get a word in that place. Except for the yell, which we don't like to do. But it happens. So keep going. We switch legs, so go ahead and do that. Big circles. So obviously, again, your abs are aiding you. This is all about squeezing that leg. I mean deceptively challenging. It's easy because you just lay on the ground, you don't need any equipment. But, oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're doing great. I think we must be ready to go on. Yeah, perfect. We are on to our 5-minute ab blast. So what do I recommend to you for these ab exercises? Breathe, breathe, breathe. I care more about great form and you breathing through than I care about you powering through. Learn to embrace the burn. These are going to burn, but they're wonderful and they're effective. So you just gotta, just one of those things. You gotta just muscle through. So the first one, we're gonna squeeze 4 times. One of my most favorite and most hated exercises. Squeeze your knees in, squeeze, face up, squeeze to straighten, squeeze to lower. You will see me do this a lot. I love this exercise. It is so challenging, but you're getting 4 squeezes in every single one. And that's why it's effective. So squeeze your knees in, squeeze your shoulders up. Do not pull on your head, straighten your legs and lower. But you don't lower your legs and your shoulder all the way to the ground unless you're resting. Oh, good Lord. Okay, next one. Grab a weight. If you're brand new, grab a 3 or a 5. You're holding the weight above your chest. Listen, you might need to tuck your feet under your couch. If you do, who gives a crap? Just do it. You will build up your ab strength to where you don't have to. So what we're going to do is sit up and then lower down really slowly. So you'll sit up probably on a count of 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back into your chest. What I don't want you doing is jerking your body to get up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really squeeze those abs. I know the burn is intense. Believe me, I'm right there with you. 3, 2, 1. We're done. Whew. Okay, you're going to stay in this position. You're going to take that same weight. And one of the things I talk about is, as moms, what happens in the car. You're constantly turning around, helping the kids, giving them a juice box, smacking them for fighting, whatever. You're constantly making this motion, taking something down from the cabinet, putting it down. So I really like to work the muscles in your trunk. I used to tweak my back all the time when my kids were younger. So you want to put that weight behind you, reach around to the other side and grab it. Twist back around, put it down, twist to the other side. Okay? So follow it with your eyes. Bring it around to the front and go back the way you came. Pick it up, around to the front, back the way you came. I just need to stretch for 1 second. Keep going, keep going. So you are sitting up tall. One of my favorite exercises. I feel like I say that about so many of them, but when you do things and you feel sore the next day, that makes me happy. Like if I'm putting in all this effort and I'm not sore, so you will always be sore for my workouts. Sometimes the ones that are a little bit shorter, you might not be, like if I just do 15 minutes. Okay, stretch out. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. Okay, next one. Again, very simple, but challenging. Your hands are underneath your butt. You're going to squeeze up, and you're going to lower. So squeeze up in a count of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to do a lot of slow movements with my exercises because when you move slowly, you're that much more taxed. For your call.
Yeah, I'm like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up. Okay, we're actually done, but keep going. We have 13 more seconds. Hi, Cha-Cha. Oh my gosh. I love you too. Good Lord. Oh, hi. She just gets right up in my grill. I love you. Okay, we're done. Stretch your hands and feet as far away from each other as they'll go. Then I want you to pull your knee into your chest. Fold over. Really stretch this whole area. I love it. Look the opposite way. Pull your knee into your chest. Opposite knee. Fold it over. Looking the opposite direction. So good. Rock up. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I needed this. I was a little sad. I feel so much better. Press your knee down into the back. You can stretch more now that we are, now that we're warmed up. Squat down if you want to tip, Sean-Visco or Sean.Visco on Venmo. I'm also on PayPal and Zelle. Straighten your legs and hinge over and then lunge to one side, lunge to the other. Give yourself some hugs. You deserve it. My arms are so sore from yesterday. My biceps, my triceps, my shoulders. I love it. Okay, tomorrow. Oh, I won't be on tomorrow because I'm taking Elsie away for the night. We're having a little mom and stepdaughter night away. Dave and I are trying really hard to spend one-on-one time, quality one-on-one time with each of the kids. Because when there's 5, when there's 2, I never had one-on-one time with them. Now that there's 5, holy crap, we're so outnumbered. So I won't be on tomorrow morning, but I have hundreds, literally hundreds of workouts on my Facebook page and YouTube. I will be on Thursday and Friday. Okay, love you.